Hello, students. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you are doing great. And we are also near about to finish our syllabus. We are upon the last chapter of your political theory book, that is development. In previous video, we have talked about different type of development, social, economic, political. It's different dimensions also, and development has taken very important place in our economy in the 20th century, because just after the independence it was our major target to make our economy more and more important. And then I talk about at the world level in the second half of the 20th century, these countries, Asian and African countries, have gained very their independence, and their major target was to uh, put their country into which category, developed, underdeveloped, or developing. That was the major target of these countries, and this was the decades of second half of the 20th century, when people were almost everybody was eager regarding their development. Keeping this in mind, in 1950s and 60s, when most of the countries of the Asia and Africa were in this category, they were somewhat getting free from the colonial rule, and now their major target, the pressing the problem of poverty, that major challenges were their economic development, poverty, unemployment, and educational institutional setup. And we'll do it one by one. Economic development, when we talk about the this governments as well as the citizens major focus to remove the to make the economic development, how it can be met. Economic development is possible only when per capita income, GDP, national income, get raises, mean to increase increment in these uh, phenomena, national income, per capita income, and GDP. And how it can be attained, economic development, next 2 points, by the removal of this poverty and unemployment. जब हम इन दोनों को ख़त्म कर देंगे, only then we can make this employment, economic development. And by setting up institutional, educational institutions. So when first we talk about this economic development, we have to remove poverty. And for this removal of poverty, Indian government as well as other countries of the world have taken major step. First, India launched 5-year plans, like you have studied in your geography book also, economics book also. 5-year plans, India launched a series for the development to make starting from 1950s and 60s. This is including the number of mega projects such as भाखड़ा नंगल डैम प्रोजेक्ट. देखो, जब भी कोई इस टाइप का प्रोजेक्ट लॉन्च होता है, तो इट्स मेजर ऑब्जेक्टिव टू रिमूव पावर्टी, टू introduce some more sources of employment. So this type of industries like mining, fertilizer, production and improving agricultural techniques. You may many times you have heard about green revolution, white revolution. That was also major part of this. And for this major part, India as well as other countries of the world hoped that emerging prosperity would gradually trickle down the poorest section of the society and will help to bring economic equality and reduce economic inequality. The great deal of faith was placed adopting the latest discoveries of the science, arts, technology, new educational institutions like when I talk about that new educational institution, these institutions were set up with the collaboration of different countries. Advanced countries have to, like we have took it from Russia, in order to access their knowledge become a top priority. The process of development would make the society more modern, and forward looking and set a path of development for the country. In this way, development adopted by India, this one 5 year plans majorly. First 5 year plan focused on agricultural sector and second on industrial sector. This was very important time period for the integration of the economy as well as the country, for the different collaboration and collective eradication of these type of evils whatsoever hampering the country's development. In this way, during 1560s whatsoever institutions were set up, government started give loan and help to set the industries, new industries set up, and as well as to remove this poverty. This was also challenge for the development. Government has given different type of reservation for the people to set up their industries and to set up their educational institutional also, because until and unless the society is educated, the people, the citizen of that country won't be able to do these things. They cannot understand the idea of development. They will not understand the eradication of poverty. They won't be able to get opportunities of the employment. In this way, when we almost more than 50% of these targets have been achieved, and but it doesn't mean that we have achieved it fully. Till now it is there that we have to attain some more targets under this. But when we talk about this concept of development, this type of challenges were there in front of the economy to make the development of the country. And not till now that if we talk about poverty, there are different type of poverty alleviation programs have been started by the government. Pradhan Mantri Gramin Yojana, Narega, Mahanarega, SGYP. For these you have studied in your 9th class also poverty alleviation programs, right? तो इस टाइप के पावर्टी एलिवेशन प्रोग्राम्स किए गए हैं और पीपल हैव बीन गिवन some reservation also regarding that. Both if ultimately unemployment would also be eradicated if people are not poor. If people are getting employment, they won't be poor. Both have very integrated relation, very integral relation. And poverty, unemployment and educational institution, when people are not unemployed, right? And moreover, I have highlighted educational institution. When people are educated, if they are not getting job, at least they would be able to do anything else in the business purpose, in any making craft, poetry, different type of skilled laborer. As a laborer they can work, like a very fantastic example from our profession. Also you may see that there are different hi-fi coaching centers for IITians, G mains, NEET, and REIT, different type of teaching professions. People have got educational coaching centers also for competitive exams, IAS, IPS, SSC. So if they are educated, they would be able to set up such type of institution and get employment, and accordingly if they are getting employment, ultimately their per capita income, GDP, national income will rise. When it is rises, so ultimately poverty won't be there. But still I'm sorry to say that in India we have more than 21.9% people are living below poverty line, right? And it's my personal view that not only government and institutions are responsible for this, we people ourselves are also responsible, that we should do something at least. I have heard that many people are not doing some in the sense of small jobs. Okay, we are not able, our qualification is this, we are not doing this job that is less than our qualification. We must not think that, at least according to the situations, circumstances, perception of the country, we have to see that whatsoever is available we have to do that job, only then we can give our contribution in the GDP per capita income of this. And on another way, the concept of the development has undergone many changes over the years. The initial years, the focus was on catering up the West in the terms of economic growth and modernization of the societies. Developing countries adopted goals like faster economic growth through industrialization, modernization of agriculture, and extending modernization in the education field also. It was believed at the time that the state was not only agency capable of initiating this kind of social and economic change, but many countries of the world embarked upon the ambitious projects of development, and often with the help of loans and aid from the developed countries. Like India also has taken this help and from the developed countries. In your political science, you have you will read regarding that in detail in your next class. I will mention that some type of techniques like aeroplane jet, like we have taken from other countries, western countries of the world. Like now we have Rafale, is one more example for that. Hopefully, dear student, you have understood that what is the dynamic idea of development, how we can attain it, right? How we can attain it. And in our society we have to take such type of decisions that development conveys the idea of improvement, progress, well-being as an aspiration for a better life. Through its notion of the development, society articulates what constitutes its vision for the society as a whole and how best to achieve it. However, the term development is also often used in the narrower sense, refer to limited goals such as economic rate and modernize the society. But on the other hand, we can say that development has unfortunately often come to be identified by achieving preset targets, completing projects, dams, factories, hospitals, schools, rather than realizing the realizing the broader vision of development which the society upholds. In the process, some section of the society may have benefited and other may have to lose their homes. I many times give this example, development at the cost of ecological balance. देखो different people have different goals of the development. ये भी हो सकता है कि कोई एक जो जब हम कोई फंक्शन कर रहे हैं वो एक फंक्शन है किसी एक के लिए डेवलपमेंट है, दूसरे के लिए वो गलत भी हो सकता है, राइट? इफ़ यू वांट टू improve increase production, ultimately we have to make more workforce over there may be exploitation of the workers. Like in your previous class you have studied about indentured labor ना, अगर हमें कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना तो पड़ता ही है, लेकिन वी हैव टू मेक बैलेंस कि क्या खोना है क्या पाना है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम लोग अपना वर्क करेंगे. तो इन दिस वे दिस इज़ द ब्रॉडर सेंस ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट एंड कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस development is very very important for you have to understand. And in this chapter I have told you the term of economic development, different achievements and the model, present model of the development and some alternative models of the development which has been put forward, that I will tell you in my next lecture. Thank you students, bye, take care.